Hey, hi, it's Maya from Below Freezing Beauty. It has been a long time since I filmed a video. Uh, we don't need to talk about how long. So I'm glad that you're here, hearing this, watching this. Thank you for being here. I didn't know that I was going to film a video today. I didn't really prepare to film a video today, but I also didn't know that I was going to drive by an Ulta while I was out running errands, and I also didn't know that I was going to go in to buy one thing that I didn't even get, and just go on like a little bit of a binge. But that happened, so I came home and decided I would film. I mean, I hate the word haul video because I think that's, I don't know, whatever. But it's a haul video, is what it is. So I'm gonna show you all the things that I bought at Ulta today. And I have a baby here with me, just like a random baby, my baby. So I'm just gonna need to periodically like fill up the Cheerio tank. Yeah, hit them on the floor. That's where they taste best. Okay, so in my defense, I really did just go into get one thing. I don't know if you have watched the 11th Gorgeous holographic full face video, which is hilarious. But in that video, they used the Urban Decay Vice lip effects in White Liar, which I really want, and I had it in my shopping cart at Sephora, like on the phone, and was like, no, I won't, I'll see it in person. And so I went into Ulta today because I happened to be near one that I didn't know was there. I'm new to the area, and was like, oh, I'll just go in and see if I like it. And of course I loved it, and they didn't have any in stock. So I did what any rational adult would do, which is proceed to spend hundreds of dollars on other things that were not the product I had come in to get. It makes total sense. I did buy a lot of things on sale. And I did have like what turned it into more of a binge and less of a like, oh, I'll just get a couple lip glosses, which is how it started. That's how it starts, right? That's where it starts. You go in to try one thing, get a couple of lip glosses, and next thing you're just throwing things in the bag left and right. I do like, I'm not a profligate spender, but I do think it's okay every once in a while. It's sort of a nice release to go into Ulta and just huck things in your bag and, you know, and not worry too much about how you're spending. Yeah, he looks dubious. Anyway, let's get down to it. So I did not get, I know what I want to start with. I did not get the Vice lip or special effects in White Liar because they didn't have it, but I did get it in they had a bunch of other ones. I tried them all. I did get it in, this one's called Seether, and it's like a gold, it's a red, obviously it's red, but it has like a gold sort of like a gold, you know, that gold orange, like duochrome sort of shimmer to it. It's on one of those little brush applicators. I'm on my phone, so it's not really going to focus that well. I tried it in the store. I don't know, like it goes on sort of sheer, I guess, because the idea is that you put it over another lip product. But I thought it was sort of pretty, and even though it wasn't the one that I went in to get, I liked it, so I got it. And then the thing that really sort of like started it all was that they had this display of this Smashbox Be Legendary liquid pigments, and I was drawn, of course, immediately to the blue one because I wear blue lipstick all the time. I don't know, but apparently everyone else was because that one was sold out. So I got Crimson Chrome, which is a Be Legendary liquid metal, and then Bad Apple, which is a Be Legendary liquid pigment. And the liquid metal, of course, has like a chrome metallic finish. And then the liquid pigment has like a vinyl finish. And the woman in Ulta told me, I'm just gonna tear it out of there because it's really stuck in there, that they have a really good wear time, which is what prompted me to put them in my basket. Because I do like things that I don't have to reapply a lot, because I was bad at remembering to reapply lip product before I had 2 small children, and now just like, forget it. I am lucky if I get it on in the first place in the morning, and then unless it's a day when I go to my co-working space, it is unlikely to get reapplied unless my lips feel dry. Okay, so this is Bad Apple. This is the vinyl. And this one is Crimson Chrome, which is the metallic. They're sort of similar. They're both blue toned reds, because that's what looks nice with my skin tone, I find. So there's what they sort of, you can see the metallic finish there, and then this is like a really shiny vinyl. We'll see how shiny it stays while I swatch the many other lip products that are in this bag. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, so things that were on, there was NYX right now at Ulta is buy one get one 50% off, and anytime they put NYX on sale, I'm just like, my eyes glaze over and I'm like, money has no value, I want everything, which is not a very responsible way to spend, but you know, that's why I try to not do it very often. So I do have a bunch of new NYX products, and I haven't been paying very much attention to what NYX is doing, and so there's a bunch of stuff in here that's actually like totally new to me, which is exciting, because I feel like you go, I used to follow tons and tons of YouTube channels and beauty blogs really, really closely, and so it was like there were never any surprises when I would go to Ulta or Sephora or wherever. But now that I'm like a little bit busier and, working and having kids and trying to have a life and, do all these other things in addition to that, and I'm not able to follow as closely, I find myself pleasantly surprised every time I go to the beauty supply store. So these are the NYX Cosmic Metals Lip Cream. I am not a person who ordinarily wears like a blue, like I wear red lipstick. I wear red lipstick a lot. Like this is a fairly sheer, like natural sort of color for me. I love red lipstick. I frequently wear a red lip. A blue lip is not something that I have often tried, or ever. Maybe, I don't think, possibly. But they are everywhere right now. Blue, purple, even some greens. And so I just sort of was like, you know what, if you're gonna go for it, go for it. Like there's no basic makeup that I need right now. I'm very happy with my foundation. I'm happy with my concealers. Like I'm all the sort of like fundamental things that I use every day, like I'm fine with. But I always wanna, try something new. So these are really, they're gorgeous. If it were an eye product, it would be like a total no-brainer. So this is Dark Nebula. We'll swatch that right there. It's like just very blue. Like there's not a lot else. Maybe like a little greenish, but there's not a lot else going on in there. It's just super blue. This one, Lip and Creme. No, that's lip cream in another language. Celestial Star. And this one has like there's some silver in there and there's some purple in there. It looks really purple here. It might even look more purple on the camera than it looks like in real life. And then these are sort of like the other lip creams. They have like a nice thick consistency. Like you're gonna get a full coverage on that. And you can see that they're shimmery and yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to test a whole bunch of blue and purple and green lipsticks at the same time, because I bought several today. So we'll move along to the next couple. The NYX Macaron Lippy. I have never tried any of these. I know they've been out for a long time. And I love, like, I mean, there's sort of like nail polish collections, and that, like, I look at the photos of all of them together and I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. It's a rainbow. But then on its own, like, am I really gonna wear green lipstick? I don't know. Like, I'm not that young anymore. Can I pull it off? So this is, but I went for it. There was buy one, get one 50% off. This is Earl Grey, which is like a bluish gray. It's a little more gray in real life than it's reading on camera. But those have like a nice, it's like a nice classic cream, full coverage lipstick. And then this one is in lavender, and it is lavender colored. So they really went a little prosaic on that one. These do feel really nice, I will say. And like, I know I'm putting them on my hand right now, but the texture feels really nice. They look really nice and smooth. Like, they're pretty. Will I like them on my face? I don't know. We'll find out. You know, since we're doing like crazy lip colors, I guess I'll move on to these. These I took a chance on because it's Essence, and so they don't cost very much at all. Do you need more? And so I just went for it. This is the Essence Matte Vibrant Shock. And that, my friends, that is a navy blue lipstick. And I'm a 30-something-year-old mother of two. Okay, so it's matte, obviously, which is in the name. But still, like, it doesn't seem, I don't know. I mean, it's a very cheap lipstick, right? Essence is like, it's hit or miss, but the price point is low, which is why, like, when I see something sort of fun from them, I will go for it sometimes. Because there's not much of a gamble. Okay, this one, oh, there's actually a little bit on the edge there, a little scrapey, but it's intact. This is like a royal purple. The coverage is not bad and the consistency is not bad. Well, like, this one is definitely, I can't believe my $3 lipstick isn't perfectly positioned in the tube. And these don't have names, they just have colors, because names require paying people to write names, and then the lipstick costs more than $3. And this one's like a jade green. This one is really very pretty as a color. As a lipstick, I don't know, we'll find out. Fun. I definitely like wanted my entire wardrobe to be that color when I was school clothes shopping for 5th grade. And then there's this last just blue. It's like this, more or less the same color as Hello Sailor by Lipstick Queen, except that this one probably will not make my teeth look whiter so much as my lips look blue. Like blue. So these aren't kidding around. What fun, like, I don't know. It's spring. It's time to try something new. I think those are all like the completely whacked out lip colors that I got. No, we looked at these already. Did we look at them already? No, I definitely bought like way more shiny blue lipsticks. Okay, so I have 2 more of the Cosmic Metals lip creams. Boy, I really went for it. This one's Comet's Tail, which is a lighter blue. Pretty. Actually really pretty. It's like, I don't know, the shimmer's nice. It looks more glittery in the tube, but it's more like chrome metallic on. Yeah. Do you want some blue lipstick? When you're older. And this one is Electromagnetic, and it's like an aquamarine kind of jadey, greeny blue, like mermaid colored. That's pretty. It's really pretty. They're really pretty on my hand. We'll see what happens when I get them on my face. Okay, so then I bought a couple other things from NYX that are fun. These are new to me. These are lid lingerie. they call it an eye tint. They look to me like cream shadows, and what they look to me like are the old NYX cream shadows. And let me tell you something. Here's story time. My go-to easy, like dressed up, colorful eye used to be the NYX cream shadow, which was in a tube like this with a sponge applicator, just like all over the eyelid, and then the NYX roll-on shimmer in the same color over the top, which was great, and then just blended out a little bit in the crease. And it was perfect. It was super easy. It took no time at all. Just like slap on a little black eyeliner and a bunch of mascara afterward. It looked super dramatic and great. It was like one great bold pop of color. So easy, like really affordable, good quality. And then they discontinued the cream shadows. I know, I was really sad too. They discontinued the cream shadows, and I like held on to mine as long as I could, but you know, it's liquid makeup, you don't want to keep it forever, and it doesn't last forever. And so I'm hoping that perhaps I can recreate that old magic with this new product. So this is in Bronze Mirage. Looks really similar to my old friend, the cream shadow. It goes on like a little more liquidy. Cream shadow used to be a little more creamy. I don't know. I don't hate this. I'm not mad at this. It looks nice. This is like a bronze color, like taupey bronze. I like that. And then this one is in Morning Sky, and it's like a minty sky blue tea. I'm running out of room on my hand. That should be like my rule, right? Like, don't buy more things than you can swatch on your hand at one time. Oh, I like this one. It feels cool. I really like that color, and I think I have a roll-on shimmer similar to that color, so maybe I can try my favorite eye again. So that is the NYX Lid Lingerie in Morning Sky. I like those. And then I picked up a couple of the NYX Away We Glow highlighters. This white one is in Moon Glow, and the pink one is State of Flux, so that I can do some strobing, which, by the way, is strobing not just highlighting? Like, I know I'm a little like, I'm old and out of it, but I'm not fully understanding the difference between strobing, which I know is cool right now, and highlighting, which is a thing that we have been doing for a long time. But like, isn't it sort of this, whatever, old woman yells at cloud. So these are, I mean, it's a highlighter, right? It's a liquid highlighter. I tend to use a highlighter in a stick, although I have loved for years and years, I've been using High Beam by Benefit, which is a liquid highlighter, which I love. So how's that Cheerio? Yeah? It's actually not a Cheerio. Don't tell him. They're Trader Joe's O's. I'm not buying you name brand cereal. Okay, so this is in, this is State of Flux. Let's just, I mean, I don't know. It looks good on camera. Yeah, it's sheer. It's nice. I mean, it's a highlighter, right? Like, you can't really see it there. And then I'm gonna put a different color on the other cheekbone. I'm gonna be strobing at multiple volumes. I'm probably not even using the word right. I don't know. But as far as I can tell, strobing is just highlighted. That's nice. I mean, it's shiny on the fingers. It's doing its job. And then I picked up two other fun new to me things from NYX Vivid Brights. They look to me like the L'Oreal. Either the L'Oreal, I have a ton of them, but I can't remember who makes them. The things that are basically the dupe for MAC paint pots, so they sort of look like MAC paint pots too. There's plastic on here. There was plastic on here. Okay, it's creamier than a MAC paint pot. Oops. Like very light and creamy. Look at that. I poked that sucker right in there. Okay, so this lavender one is in Sugar Rush. SUGAR something Sugar Rush. We watch Wreck-It Ralph a lot. My daughter's super into it. Yeah, these are sort of like, I don't know, like light souffle, kind of like, that's fun. those are fun. It's really very full coverage. I mean, I put a tiny bit on my finger and I could spread it out all over the place. So just put that aside so I can clean it up in a minute when I'm done with the video. And then this one is in, look where the name is, my Aqua Sapphire. And it is just like a mint color. Okay, here, lesson learned, not gonna poke this plastic because it is not on there as hard as you think it is. There we go. Oh, it just lifts off just like a dream. I can't get that off. Okay. All right, now that I know, all right, this one's not as like whipped as the other one, although I didn't also like jab my finger into it. Oh, the texture on this one is actually not, this one's not as good. Yeah, this one's like, it's hard. I'm pressing in there and it's not going anywhere. I'm not loving this one as much. I don't know. Well, I don't know. It looks okay. I don't know. It's not covering the same. It's not as shiny. I guess the other one's not shiny there, but like I can see little finger marks, and this one I'm not loving as much. I don't know. The purple one's great. Of course, that's the one I like jammed my finger into. What next? Okay. I grabbed, I don't know why, because I was so like struck by how ridiculous the name was. I don't have any of the, what's the matter? I have not bought any of the nudes palettes by Maybelline, but this one's called the Graffiti Nudes, and like most of the colors in it are not nudes. Sorry, you're getting a lot of reflection off our big window there. So I was intrigued, so I bought it. These colors are actually like sort of cooler in person than you can see on there. This blue, a few of them have shimmer in them. The purple and the magenta have like a super like light, faint sort of, maybe there's a duochrome thing going on there. The green's sort of interesting, a little bit shimmery. So so I thought these were sort of like not quite exactly like anything I have already. It was Maybelline, so it was affordable. But those will be fun to try out. You are not liking this video. I also got the Too Faced Love Light Prismatic highlighter because I understand, Prismatic is having a moment and I don't want to get left behind. I did go in to get White Liar, which I did not manage to get because they're out of it. The packaging is super, look, you can see like our whole living room reflected in that. Cute little like heart packaging, pretty. It really is like, there are three of them. There's this one, there's like a more bronzy one, which is not, look how pale, that's not gonna work. And then there was like, I think a pinker one. I don't usually do a powder highlighter, haven't had great luck with them. That looks nice, I don't know. Usually I feel like either they're so hard that you can't get anything out of them or they're just chalky. But this one's nice. I don't know, it's pretty. So that'll be fun to try. In like a more boring, like with all these bold lip colors, you gotta have clean teeth. And this was on clearance. I've used Go Smile products off and on for, probably 10 years and I've never been disappointed. So this is the Go Smile On The Go Sonic Blue Teeth Whitening System, which used to be $80 and I got it on sale for $45. So it comes with teeth whitening gel and then it comes with this scary outer space toothbrush. Ready? That's like blue. It's blue light. I don't know, it has two settings. I'm gonna have to read the manual. But it says it whitens teeth in 2 days with blue light technology. So I will have to write a review of that and let you know. A few more things. It never ends. Okay, so this is a makeup brand that is new to me. And I almost didn't buy these because, so this is Revolution Makeup. Revolution London. They had a big display in Ulta. I had never seen them before, or I had never noticed them before, and I almost didn't buy them because like all the packaging was really sort of cute and clever, and of the moment. These say all super pigmented on the package, but the first two ingredients are mica and talc. And then I was sort of like, maybe not. But the display was like wiped out. Like they were down to one or none of almost everything. So I thought maybe everyone else knows something that I don't. Plus they were not very expensive at all. So I figured it was worth a try. This one is Welcome to the Pleasure Dome Salvation Palette. And then this one, Unicorns Unite. Unicorns is a thing right now. Having a big moment. Thank you, Tarte. All right, let's get out of there. This Welcome to the Pleasure Dome has 18 exclusive shades, 12 shimmer, 6 matte. And they are like, I don't know, they're pretty. You can't tell a lot of color difference between these matte shades, but there is, you know, it's basically like, you know, it takes you down from like a dark flat black, not quite black, dark gray, like up through this, the beige and the white. So I'll be interested to, I don't know, here we'll use the sponge applicator. See how this goes. Try one of these. I don't know, I'm moving to my arm now because I've run out of hand. Yeah, I don't know. It sort of applies like it came from a $10 eyeshadow palette. So we'll see. I'll take it for more of a test drive. And then the Unicorns palette has also 18 exclusive shades, 12 shimmer, 6 matte, all super pigmented. I don't know about that. Just rip it off. I don't have time to open things like a grown up. Oh, these are pretty. Why do they even, no one's gonna use this. Okay, so these are pretty like shimmery. These are the matte ones up here. It's sort of like a pinker version of the matte ones from the other one. And then there are all these shimmer shades, including this like black one with like a gold shimmer in it. I don't know. There's a lot of like, they're very, I don't know, they're chalky. That one's not terrible. I'm seeing like a lot of fallout, but it like glitter from the shadow is actually staying in it when it's applied to my arm. So that's something. And then I have like this pink one. I'm hoping not to be disappointed in this pink one. And then there's this like purple one down here. Like it looks fine on the applicator. I don't know. There's hope for these. Like this is, I mean, it's terrible light. And do you want to play with an applicator? He'll eat it. He's gonna eat it. He eats everything. I'll let you know about these. We'll see. And then one more thing that I was sort of intrigued by that they got me on the checkout line is the Ulta Beauty Smarts New Hue Shadow Switching Pan. And this is a makeup sponge that lets you clean your brush, like switch colors without having to fully clean your brush, which I love because sometimes I want to use the same brush without having to like stop and spray and let it dry. Okay, so it's a can within a can. There's the front of it. Stores like that. And then there's like a stipple sponge out here, and then a finer foamier sponge in here. And what you do is you wipe your brush dry to get the powder shadow off on the black part, and then you can dampen the interior sponge to take off like cream shadows, liners, things like that. So we'll try. Do you want to play with that? Will that make you happy? Oh yeah, that's a can. You can't fit that down your throat. And just a quick update. Like, we're still looking pretty shiny here on the hand. These are the Smashbox. That's the vinyl one. That's the metallic one. These are those NYX. Sorry, I cannot believe I bought 4 blue. Oh, the lip pieces. All right. So still looking very shiny. And then, oh, two more things. An Essence mascara, Get Big Lashes. We'll try it. This one's a curling mascara. I love a curling mascara if it works. If it doesn't work, it was like $3. Then finally, I went down some YouTube rabbit holes the other day, and I have often, like, I don't know. I've gone back and forth on whether or not I wanted this. I'm not usually someone to run out and buy the gimmick palette. Like, I seriously, honest to God, just got an Urban Decay Naked palette last year because I finally was at a place in my life where I was like, I do want a good selection of quality neutrals. Like, I don't have that. But I, you know, before then, was not interested. But I went for it. The Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Like, I really didn't want to be just lured in by the smell, but it smells so good. But you cannot wear a smell in an eye look, and that's important to remember. I had looked at this online. Like, I was intrigued by the concept. I'm not super into the chocolate bar palettes. They're not, I mean, like I said, I just felt the need for a naked palette like a few months ago. But I had looked at these online. I was not really a huge fan, and then when I looked at them in person, like it's been sold out everywhere, so good luck finding one you can actually look at in person, right? When I looked at it today, like there's some fun stuff in here, and you cannot really tell. These are the two that sold me, basically. This one is called Candied Peach, and this one is caramelized, and you definitely can't tell online. You can tell a little bit in videos, but they're really pretty. This one is just, I don't know, it's like a nice shimmery peach, but this Candied Peach has like micro glitter in it. I don't know, this, in addition to the smell, which is, yes, intoxicating, just like a nice selection of, you know, things I don't necessarily have other places. So I don't know, there's this purple shimmer down here that I just feel like, you know, if I'm traveling someplace, like this is one palette that I could put in my bag, and like that would be all the eyeshadows that I would need, you know, for a couple days. Like I could do a day to night, I could do like a low-key neutral, I could do a dramatic, like colorful, like a smoky, you know, whatever. Like I could do a lot of things with this, with just one palette. In addition to the fact that it smells really good. So, so I did that. Anyway, that's what I bought at Ulta today, unexpectedly. Thank you for watching. Look for some posts on belowfreezingbeauty.com, redesigned belowfreezingbeauty.com, sort of constantly always being redesigned belowfreezingbeauty.com. Looking at some of this stuff, trying to figure out what I'm doing with all these blue lipsticks, and following up to see like how did these Revolution palettes really work out, and etc. Thank you so much for watching. Find me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter.